Hello students, in the previous lecture we have discussed about the types of plan. Today we are going to discuss about roles and responsibilities of supervisor while planning activities. Now as a supervisor is a key person who is responsible for execution of the plan which are made by the top level management or strategic plans. Now supervisor has to deal with the shop floor employees and he has to actually get the work done so that the target or the goals of the organizations are going to be achieved. An organization strategic plan always define its long-term goals and mission. So the supervisor must be necessarily daily operational and participant group to achieve these plans and goals. We must be developing operational plan. A supervisor plays an important role in function and success of such operational planning. Now, while executing this plan, some responsibilities are on the shoulders of the supervisor as well as he has to play certain roles also because he is the only person who is actually getting the work done to achieve the target or to achieve the long-term goals of the organization. Certain things are he should be a good motivator as well as he must have the leadership qualities. Then only it is possible for the supervisor to motivate the employees or the worker to perform their activities on time and in the efficient manner. Now we are going to discuss certain roles and responsibilities of a supervisor in the organization. First one is planning and organizing. Supervisor's basic role is to play the daily work schedule of the worker by guiding them nature of their work. He divides the work amongst the worker as per their skill, knowledge, interest and aptitude. So basically this is the most important thing, that the supervisor should allocate the work to the worker as per their interest, as per their skill set. Okay, if he is not able to identify the skill set of the employee and he is going to give the work, so the work cannot be a quality work. So it is necessary that supervisor should equally divide the work amongst the employees based on their skill. Second one is that provision of working condition. A supervisor plays an important role in the physical environment in the factory. He looks at the arrangement, the physical resources like machine, material at right place. His role is to provide the proper sitting place, ventilation, adequate lighting conditions, drinking water facility, etc. to the worker. The supervisor is responsible for providing healthy and hygienic working condition to the workers. If working conditions are not healthy and hygienic, definitely they will affect on the quality of the work. The output quality of your product will definitely deteriorate because the working environment play an important role. The psychology of the worker also play an important role over there. Then third one is the motivation. A supervisor play an important role in providing different incentive to the worker to perform better action. It will motivate them to work better and efficiently for next given hour. He can offer different types of incentive to worker, that is monetary as well as non-monetary incentive. Motivation is very important. Each and everyone want motivation. The motivation doesn't mean only monetary motivation, financial benefit. Sometimes when you are going to just recognize the worker for his work, he just announced to certain other employees that he has done a very good work. So at that time also some persons get motivated. The supervisor's main function is to identify what is the motivation for each and every employee. Some employees get motivated by monetary benefits, some employees get motivated by non-monetary benefits such as recognition, the word of appreciation. So the supervisors is for the supervisor it is very important to find out the proper motivation for each and everyone, and he has to motivate that employee based on that the motivation requirement of that one. Next one is that controlling. Controlling is an important function performed by the supervisor. It involves recording the actual performance with respect to the given time schedule, checking the progress of the work, finding out deviations if any, and find out the solution for eliminating the deviations, and if not adequately solved, reporting it to the top management. So controlling is also important, because if there is no control, then no one is going to do their work properly. So what happened? We must have certain control, and for controlling, how you are going to control? You are going to control only when you know that there is certain deviations. So once you have selected the targets or set the target that the worker has to complete the 10 units, or the worker has to manufacture the 10 units per day. Okay, then if the worker is not able to complete that target, he is manufacturing only 5 unit or 6 unit, then there is a deviations of 5. So you have to identify the task or root cause of this one. Now why the worker is not able to manufacture that target or achieve that target? Okay, so what you are going to do, once you identified the deviations, then you need to find out the solutions for these deviations, why there is a delay or why there is a lag. And you need to just ask the worker also that your target is this much, you are not able to just finish the target. So what is the problem? Once you get the problem, then you need to give the measure. And if, even though after giving the corrective measures, if even though its production rate does not increases, then you have to report it to the top management for taking the action. The supervisor also work as a linking pin. It is a mediator between the top management and the worker. The worker is a linking pin between, or the mediator between, the top management and the worker. He communicates the policies of management to the worker. He is a close contact with worker, and he has also a close contact with the management. He interacts with the problems, complaints, suggestion of the worker to the management, as well as from top management to the worker. Grievance handling. This is the most important. Actually, what happens when you are working on the shop floor or when you are working as a supervisor, the workers are going to tell their problems. There are certain problems over there. So the one of the responsibility and role of the supervisor is that he should act as a, say, counselor for handling the grievance. The supervisor can handle the grievance of the worker effectively. For this, he has the following things. First one, he should be in direct touch with the worker. Second, he should win the confidence of the worker by solving their problem. He should consider the worker problem on the humanitarian grounds. So these are certain things that are to be necessary. And if he cannot tackle independently, he can take the help and advice of the management to solve it. So one of the counseling property or counselor role is the most important role of the worker. Then reporting. A supervisor has an important role of reporting about the cost, output, performance, quality, and any other factor which is responsible for increasing the productivity. If he thinks that by using this, my output production will be increases, the time required for that is decreasing, so he can report it that I need this machinery and all these things. Introduction to the new work method. The supervisor has to be curious to know about the external environment of the market and the competition which is going to be taking place at that time. So he has innovative solutions for the production. He can shift the workers into fresh schedule whenever possible. He can also try his best to keep on improving to the physical environment around the worker. As a result, organization have the higher productivity, higher morale among the worker, satisfying working conditions, improving human relations, higher profit, and higher stability. So if you're going to perform the same task again and again and again, definitely your time required for executing the task will decreases, but you are going to be bored over the period of time. So you need to find out the new methods, new techniques for doing the work which will reduces the time as well as which will increases the productivity and the quality of product also. Enforcing the discipline. A supervisor can undertake many steps to maintain the discipline. It can be in the form of regulating checks and measure, strictness in the order, keeping an account of general discipline of the factory, implementing penalties and punishment for the indisciplined worker. All these above steps help in improving the overall discipline of the factory. So discipline is very important in the organization, and you need to maintain the discipline. You need to appreciate the workers if they are going to good job, and you need to punish the workers if they are not following the rules and guidelines. Okay, so this is the very important role of your supervisor. Okay, and he also take the regulatory measures as well as check time to time, so that the things are going to be under control over there. Again, one of the role of the supervisor over here is leadership and guidance. A supervisor is a leader of worker. Under his guidance, he leads the worker and influences them to work for their best. He guides the worker by fixing daily production target. He provides an instruction and guidelines to the worker for achieving the given target. Okay, so leadership is the most important role which is performed by the supervisor.